Hello and welcome to Guitar 101. I'm your host, Darley Repholz. On this show, we will be talking about everything on guitars, such as types, styles, guitars for certain genres, and tips for beginners. Also, we have our today's how-to video, which will be on how to string a guitar. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, to start off, let's talk about guitars. So how long have you guys been playing guitar? Jordan?
Been playing about 7 years.
7 years?
7 years now, I guess.
Yeah, that's around how long I've been playing. How about you, Dylan?
About 4.
4? What would you guys say is your dream guitar?
A Jackson Rhodes.
Jackson Rhodes?
After Randy Rhodes, signature, I guess, his signature guitar.
Yeah, that's like the Flying V.
Yeah, it's an odd
like,
shape, but he's my favorite guitarist, and I always
Yeah.
wanted to get a guitar like that.
That's cool.
I actually have one of those.
Really?
Yeah.
Sweet.
The Floyd Rose.
Sweet.
Okay, Dylan. So what would your dream guitar be?
1958 Gibson Les Paul.
What makes that year more special than the others?
Well, specifically the one that Jimmy Page had, because he's my favorite guitarist from Led Zeppelin.
Mm-hmm.
The one he had push-pull knobs.
What did those do?
It's kind of like a treble switch. Like it just changes the tone, and it gives you like twice as much different varieties of tone and sound.
Like the humbucker splitters, like the
basically
the
it's just
coil
like
splitting?
it just changes the tone of the guitar. Like instead of having like your rhythm and your treble and in the middle, for most guitars, it has like 8 different tones.
Yeah.
You can pull up the knobs, like the pots on the guitar, or push them down.
So what would you say is your favorite genre of music?
Alternative, probably. I listen to everything, but
Yeah.
alternative bands like ranging from like I guess Foo Fighters, Weezer, all the way up to like MGMT and newer bands like that.
Yeah, there's a lot of variety in that genre. There's like everything from like more of a funk sound to like
Indie alternative.
like to the old rock and everything. What about you, Dylan?
My favorite to play would be the blues.
Uh-huh.
I like the blues because it's just soulful. You can't play it without having meaning in what you're playing. Also, I like 70s rock and, like he said, like alternative. Basically, there's not much I don't like.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in an ideal situation, what guitar do you think you would use for alternative rock? What would be a good fit?
I don't know. You can get away with using any guitar, but I'd use probably a Fender Strat.
Yeah.
As I was previously informed.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
Yeah, like I think with like a style like that, you kind of need something that's kind of more conservative.
Yeah.
And more kind of versatile.
Yeah.
Then you know, like out there, like you wouldn't use like a big pointy heavy metal Ibanez or something, because that would look
PC
ridiculous.
Rich.
Unless that was your thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you? What do you think is good for the blues?
Probably Les Paul, like I said, the 58, or Fenders, Strats,
Yeah, that's the thing.
Telecasters.
That's the thing you get really good with, like some of the old like just the vintage no names, like Jack White and the guy from the Black Keys, Dan Auerbach. They use a lot of weird guitars, and it has like really distinctive sounds. It really works like more of a soulful tone.
And their favorite.
Because it's unique, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Dylan, let's talk about repairs. I hear you do some of your own?
Yes, I actually just recently restrung my guitar.
Oh, let's take a look at that.
What's up, guys? This is Dylan Zellner for Guitar 101, and today we're going to be learning how to restring a guitar. Step 1 is to get a guitar and completely unstring it. All right, so once you've done that, you want to get your strings. Personally, I like to use Ernie Ball's Power Slinky because I play a heavier rhythm and this has a less of a chance of breaking. All right, so strings are measured in gauges. The lowest gauge is the highest gauge is 48, the lowest is 11. 48 is going to be your lowest string, which is a low E. 11 is your highest string, which is the high E. I always start with putting on the lowest string, which is the lowest E, first. So the first thing you're going to want to do is put it through the bridge. It's going to be the hole closest to you. The bridge is down here. Put it through the hole on this side of the guitar. And pull it completely through. Once you've done that, bring it down here to the tuning pegs and put it through the hole here. All right, so after you have it completely on the guitar, you want to come up here to the top of the neck. There's little grooves for each string in the neck. Make sure it's in a little groove. Same with down here in the bridge. There's another groove down here. Make sure it's pulled tight. Take the string, wrap it under the other part of the string here, and pull it tight. All right, once you've done that, you're gonna tune the guitar and just turn the tuning pegs. Make sure it's nice and tight. Next string is your A, which is the 38 gauge. We're going to do the same thing. Come from the back, put it through the hole in the bridge. Make sure it's in all the grooves. Put it through the tuning peg hole. All right, well today we only did 2 strings, but for you at home, you can follow the process all the way through. Before you know it, you'll have your guitar completely restrung. I'm Dylan Zellner for Guitar 101. Thanks for watching.
Welcome back to Guitar 101, and I want to thank Dylan for that how-to video. We are back with Jordan and Dylan for some more questions. For the final segment of our show, I would like to talk mainly about beginning as a guitarist and tips for beginners that want to be future guitarists. So guys, trying to think back when you first started playing guitar, are there any tips you'd like to give people just starting out right now?
Yeah, I think advice I'd give the new musicians, new guitarists is, keep playing, always play. Don't stop. I mean, always try to play. Don't try to record, just play. Because you go to shows, you play shows, you're going to hear. People are going to want to hear you rather than, they could just buy it or they can have a copy of it and just listen to it.
Dylan, what do you think?
My tip would probably be listen to as much music as you can. Like, be versatile. Just listen to stuff. Think about how they're playing it. Think about the things they're doing with the guitars. Watch them play. Like, look up videos. Watch them play. That's mainly how I learned how to play. Just watching people, listen to what they're doing, try to figure it out for yourself. And like he said, don't stop playing.
Yeah, honestly, I would say don't be discouraged if you're not good in the beginning, because everybody who's good at something now at one time had to suck at it.
Dude, sucking at something is the first step to being sort of good at something.
That's true.
Wise words.
Yeah.
We are coming to the end of our show, and I would like to thank Jordan and Dylan for being here.
You're welcome.
To the end of the show, we have a video of us all and our director having a little jam session. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.